an innovative initiative undertaken by the two departments of English associated with these two well-known institutions of learning. This morning, it is a matter of great honor for us to have with us this morning an acclaimed scholar, Dr. Daksha Tiwari Madam, who is a famous soft skills trainer. She is very much an authority on the subject of personality development. It is my proud privilege to introduce her to you all. Madam completed her Masters in Technology in VLSI. She has been a member of International Toastmasters Speaking Club from Flower Daniel India Private Limited, New Delhi. She has also already conducted numerous personality development sessions at many prestigious places, venues like OTA, Officers Training Academy, County, JCB, Anand Group, Nagpur, the very well-known All India Council for Technical Education, which is known in short as AICTE and SPDP program. Her flair and peculiar penchant for teaching has gone a long way in strengthening and encouraging many students in finding their rightful destinations of placement and careers. Currently, Dr. Daksha Tiwari Madam is working as the assistant professor in the Department of Humanities, SB Jain Institute of Technology, Management and Research, Nagpur. So, without any further verbal jugglery, on behalf of us all, I extend to Dr. Daksha Tiwari Madam a warm welcome and a respectful invitation to enlighten us with her scholarly presentation and words of rare wisdom. Over to Honorable Dr. Daksha Tiwari Madam. Thank you so much. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, sir, for your kind gesture and kind words.
It's my pleasure, ma'am.
Very good morning, everybody. Before initiating the session, would like to express my heartfelt gratitude towards Madhvi ma'am and Urmila ma'am for conducting such workshops and of course the PWS team for proactively conducting workshops for the benefit of the students. And I'm really sure that this personality development session will definitely bring a paradigm shift in the students in their overall personality. So moving ahead, personality development or personality development skills. What does it include? Is it just restricted to taking initiatives? The choice that Mr. Narendra Modi made while the Pulwama attack? Is it just restricted to taking initiatives? Is it confined to a good teamwork? The game that we have seen recently, the CSK, the Super Kings game, is it just restricted to a good teamwork? Or is it associated with IT skills? As we all know that the market is booming, we have a lot of opportunities for the IT skills person, a person who is a tech savvy, a person who very well knows computer language. They have a very good market opportunities these days. Is it restricted to your problem solving and reasoning skills? No. as we all know that an overall personality development is associated with our self-management, the best version of your own personality, the problem-solving technique, the initiation that you make, your integrity, your interpersonal skills, your confidence, your analytical skills, your lifelong learning, your communication, your honesty towards your work, your flexibility, your problem-solving attitude, your resilience. Everything, in fact, each and everything matter when your personality, your persona is concerned. So there's one very famous saying that says that if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. So if you are doing everything in place, but you are not planned when to do, what to do, where to do, and as far as language is concerned, if you are not using your 5 Ws properly, you are not going to go where you are expecting. You cannot complete your vision unless you are clear with your missions, your short-term goals, your small steps. Remember that Rome was not built in a day, and you need to put your step forward to achieve what you have assumed for your life. So, communication. Let's talk about one of the very important parameter of your personality, which is communication. When I say communication, people usually mislead it to a very good English communication or a very powerful English vocab. Communication is not restricted to a language. If you see Pradhan Mantri, the way he communicates, okay, Mr. Modi, the way he expresses his Man Ki Baat is exceptionally out of, out of place, out of mark, and it is class apart than others. Why? Because he is communicating. And always remember, baat karne se baat banti hai. Here, I'm going to talk about the communication parameter. And of course, learning is something which is very important. We as a student, you as a students, we need to figure out that your development, your education, your learning should be lifelong learning. You should not restrict yourself to, you have achieved your comfort zone and that's it. We can never do this if we want to have a safe career. So the values are important, the values that you have, the values you have imbibed to be on time, self-discipline, everything makes a huge difference in our personality. Now, since we were talking about communication, if you see the researches, it shows that we convey our feelings through this way. All right, if you see this red one, let me highlight it. Yes, if we focus on this red parameter, 55% is visual communication, 38 is the tone, while only 7% is the word that you and me use. So that is very, very important to understand that together your body language, the tone of your voice makes the 93% of your communication. The tone, the voice modulation, the pitch, the the non-verbal signals that you are sending through your body language, that is very important. And you should understand this communication because you are delivering the content even when you have not started talking. This is the importance of communicating. Now, since we are talking about communication, one thing very, very important that we must understand, that it is very essential to do introspection. You know, talking to others, we are talking, our talks, they are not limited to only talking to others, but something that we call self-talk, or something that we call a positive self-talk is also very, very essential. So, talking about SWOT analysis, everybody here, I want you to just take a sheet of paper and pen down your strength, your weakness, your opportunities, and your threats. Or if I give you a minute to think about your strength, what comes to your mind immediately? Have you ever done an introspection of your own personality? What all strengths you have, the weaknesses that you have, the opportunities that you have, or the threats that you have? Mark my words, the people, those who are successful, they just not are aware about the strengths that they have, but they are very well aware of the weaknesses, the threats, and the opportunities in life. So, if I say SWOT, what does that mean? Yes, strength. When you are using your strength, how you should capitalize your strengths. This is very important. Now, if I say MS Dhoni or Virat Kohli cannot make money out of their singing skills, you will definitely agree to this point. But on the other hand, Lata Mangeshkar, the Nightingale of India, can do so, because it is very important to understand that what are your strengths. No. Now, at the same time, as I already stated, it is very important to know your weakness, how to overcome your weakness so that it should not hinder your path of strengths. You must have watched movies, many movies, and Dangal was one of the benchmarks set by the Bollywood movies. You could see that when the man initiated with the training of those two girls, he come across the challenges of having short hairs. That was really a very small step, a very small weakness. But as far as wrestling is concerned, that is a really big concern for girls. Weaknesses, you need to identify your weaknesses. Now, if we talk about opportunities, every domain has its own opportunity, has its own door. And please remember that opportunities knocks your door just once. You need to exploit it, you need to understand it, you need to grab the opportunity, you need to perform, you need to do n number of tasks. Neeraj Chopra had no idea that he is going to bring medal for the country, but he has used the opportunity that came to his path. You need to figure out every single opportunity that comes to your way. And of course, you need to understand the threats, and you need to reduce the threats that you face in life. I am going to talk in layman's language, and I could easily figure out that all of us, those who are pursuing masters, they are expecting a very good career front after completing their master's degree, right? But then, if you are not understanding the threat of not passing an examination, not getting good marks in your masters, and not being at par with the other counterparts, you are not analyzing your threats. That is something you really need to be aware all the time, every time. Your strengths, your weakness, your opportunities, your threats. They are going to help you a lot in your life. Now, self-confidence, believing in yourself. I'll state few of the examples, folks. You know what? Sachin Tendulkar had a subtle idea in his mind, in his heart, in his soul, that he is going to become one of the finest batsmen of the country. Sundar Pichai, you must be knowing him, very renowned personality, the CEO of Google. He had this idea of having the control over and working with the best organization, Google, and representing India. Kalpana Chawla must have assumed that one day she's going to reach the moon. And this is what is decoding your self-confidence. Very important step in your life. Now, if I talk about confidence, how does it work? Everybody's talking about confidence, no? Then how it is hampering or how it is contributing to your personality. Always remember that the fear of failure, the, the hardship that you face when you are losing, that should never be more, or that should never be greater than your desire for success. And you must have heard that ad that डर तो सबको लगता है, गलत तो सबका सूखता है, पर डर के आगे जीत है. And you have to make this attitude the win-win attitude. If not anything, you are going to get an experience. And this is what is confidence all about. It is your eternal ability to remain calm, alert, directed towards your thoughts, words, deeds when you face fears, insecurities. So you are going to face insecurities. Everybody has one problem in their life. Everybody fears something. Everybody has their own problems, their own personal life, but you being the one who has this ability to remain calm, composed in every situation, and thinking of your vision will definitely make a difference in your life, and you will become a shining moon among the twinkling stars. And that's the difference. Now, I'm not just talking about confidence. I have evidence as well how the confidence greed works. You know, folks, everything in this world is the power of thoughts. All behavior, it begins and ends as a thought. I already shared the story of few of the renowned people. You know, there's a bad thought, there's a good thought. So we have this think, feel, and act model. We all are from literature background, and these days Indian literature is doing, it is reaching to a next level. If you see Kavita Kane's work, the way she's portraying the Indian culture, keeping female as the protagonist is remarkable. The way Chitra Banerjee has written The Palace of Illusion, showing the power of Draupadi, is remarkable. So all these thoughts, and you know what? All your dreams are dreamt twice. One in your heart and soul, and other when you have achieved it, when you are doing it. So you need to have a firm belief on this think, feel, and act model. So how thought works? You think, you feel, and you act. All right. So if you think that you are anxious, you have anxiety, you will slowly start feeling it, and you will act accordingly. And this is how it works. You could see n number of examples Manushi Chilla. She's one of the example. If you see her picture, if you have seen the memes that are being made on her name, you could easily figure out that she was a person with specs, a lot of studying, and when she represented India, the aura that she had was completely different, because this is how it works. If you know that you will do bad, you will definitely do bad, and you will feel anxious here, and you will definitely get so worked up that you start feeling that you will do bad. Consider any of your examination. If you somewhere, if you feel that you are not good with the subject, definitely you are not going to get good result. You will start to make the errors that you might not have made, very small mistakes whenever you introduce yourself. The basic introduction that you might have practiced n number of times before going for a job interview, but then you made a mistake because you felt that you are not good enough with your language skills. Self-esteem is very important. Your self-confidence is based on your self-esteem. Your self-esteem is based on the knowledge that you have, the content that you have, and it is developed through the hard work that you do for your life. I am telling you, folks, nobody loves waking up early in the morning, but the winners do that. Nobody loves to prepare for any kind of competitive examination because it takes a lot of pain. But people, those who are willing, those who have that in mind that yes, I need to crack my examination, will do it. This is the only difference between a winner and a loser. Of course, winners have the same feeling. Nobody likes to do so much of hard work. Everybody loves scrolling internet. Everybody like to check the Instagram profile, love to see memes, love to watch reels. But the one who really wants to become a winner will do what he or she wants. And this is going to help if you are not being anxious. I have a test coming up. I'm very nervous. No, change it with use positive imaging. I have a test, I have studied, and I am going to achieve the best results this time. I did not do well the last time. I'm very scared. No, I will give my best this time. As I have not done the best what I could do in the last examination, I will never do well. Never say no. Always ask, how can I do well in my examination, in my life, in my aim, in my ambition, in my vision? I am not going to even try to study. Put your thoughts into action. Start studying. Don't think here. Start acting upon your actions and your thoughts. If I study, I'm going to get more anxious. This is the next category. Please use relaxing thoughts, at least at the end. It is just an examination. It is not going to hamper your life, and I'm really sad, and I feel sad when I see students, they attempt suicide if they are not performing well in their examination. Please, you are blessed with the human life. Zindagi gulzar hai. Use relaxing thoughts. It is just an examination. And besides, I have studied a lot before, and look what happened. I've ruined my results, screwed up with everything. Don't do that. Please monitor that what works for you and what doesn't work for you. already told. Lata Mangeshkar is called the Nightingale of India because of her singing skills. Dhoni cannot do that. It won't work for him. You have to figure out what works for you. You have your own unique identity. Priyanka Chopra is doing so well in Hollywood, even which Aishwarya Rai could not have managed. Every person is unique. Every person has their own identity, which makes them unique. Figure out one. Now see, how does this confidence, greed, and fear works? See these 4 fishes, okay? All the fishes are in the same tank, but this big fish is a threat to these small ones, right? Since they are in the same tank. Now, the moment we insert a glass slit here, you could see what will happen. Wherever this big fish will attack the small one, it bang itself against the glass slit. Yes. And it will be done again and again, repeatedly saying that I am a failure will definitely turn you to one. Repeatedly saying that I will win, I am a winner, I am a desirable person, I am lovable will make you one. See how it works. The big fish will not attack the small ones anymore, even after lifting the glass slits. So, how does fear works for you? It's up to you. It could be either forget everything and run. Oh, please. This situation is worst. I cannot face this situation. Bhago. Yeah. Bhag lo. Face everything and rise. Face your fear, accept your fear, and rise in life. And there's one activity, but since these sessions are online sessions, I want all of you to understand this burning bowl ceremony. As we have discussed in the initial slides, and we talked about strength, weaknesses, threats, and opportunities. Now, I want all of you to put your strength, the piece of paper of strengths, in a box. Whenever you feel low, just open the box and read out your strengths. You will gain all your energy. Your weaknesses, we have penned it down and we are going to work on it. We are going to turn the weaknesses into the opportunity and we are going to utilize it for our strengths. So you are going to burn every weakness in a bowl. So keep your weaknesses in bowl and just burn it with a matchstick. And I'm telling you, you're going to feel very, very light, very, very positive, and we will have only positive affirmations in our life. So wherever there's a study place, the place where you sleep, your zone, your comfort area, where you curl up in a corner with your things, just paste it, the positive affirmations that you are strong. I'm strong. I'm able. I'm positive. I'm a winner. I'm rich. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I'm lovable. I'm deserving. I'm wise. I'm confident. I'm harmonious. I'm grateful. I'm prosperous. And see how does it changes. Now, talking about personality again. Only internal parameters are not associated with personality. Of course, the major parameters are your internal parameters, the the things that you do for your life, your self-confidence, your self-esteem, your self-management, the internal parameters of the personality. But outer appearance has a very important role in developing your personality, and power dressing and hygiene is one important parameter. Now, what is the importance of this power dressing and hygiene? It will improve your personality. It will enhance your self-discipline. People will look forward to you. You will become winner in this competitive world. And again, I'm telling you that this is not something that is just said that, you know, your power dressing is going to help you, your hygiene is going to help you. You must have heard that important quote that cleanliness is next to godliness. And very, very soon we are going to celebrate this festival of lights, Diwali. And we all do, you know, the cleanliness, and we keep saying that Lakshmi to saaf ghar mein hi aati hai. Hygiene plays one very important role in the progress of your life. And of course, power dressing. And you will be glad to know that the moment you see a person, within 3 seconds, you could easily figure out their social status, politics, their education, their approachability, and their aptitude towards your life. So you could easily ascertain this important parameters about their life. So outer appearance, I would say, plays an important role in developing your overall persona, your personality. Okay, now if I say about outer appearance, please don't, you know, misunderstand it with the physical appearance only. Yes, you may be a very beautiful girl, you know, blessed by God, but to look proper, you don't need beauty. And believe me, mark my words, even a person who has a very dark tone should have a very proper confidence, because the looks, you know, how you appear, that is important. How you look is not important. So if I say that attire, your clothes are important, yes, they are. Have you all, you know, observed the rin ad that is shown in television, the rin advertisement? They talk about a small town girl, and usually she comes up with a very bright white cloth, and that's the ad all about. You are never expected, you know, to have n number of clothes for n number of occasions. You are expected to have clean clothes, well ironed, properly starched, crisp clothes, proper fitting, and it goes with everybody and with every attire. Even if a girl wears a sari or a suit, even if a boy wears a formal or informals in other situation, it goes with everything. So attire is the role of attire is that it should be clean, it should give an image of yours, it should be a reflection of your personality. Now, well groomed appearance is very important. Overdoing of anything is wrong. Even if you're applying a lot of perfume, you feel that nobody is going to understand, but people definitely make out. So you need to have a balance of everything when I'm saying well groomed appearance. No, and you know, very small parameters also matters, like proper nails and manicured lanes, proper shave for boys, and every small parameter. Now, conservative appearance, you need to understand that gaudiness. You know, girls have this wearing of habit of wearing a lot of bands, No, please maintain utmost sophistication in your appearance. Again, telling you, whenever you are going to attend a formal meet, nobody is going to see your brand. Everybody is going to see your qualities, your self-confidence. So whatever you are wearing, that should not overshadow your confidence, your personality. It should reflect one, should not overshadow one. I hope I'm clear with this point, this very important point. And yes, a subtle parameter that everybody should know is you should breathe very proper when you are going for a personal meeting, a personal interview, because that's how it is. You have to be have a very proper breathe, should take proper bath, there should no odor. That is very important to understand. And as we have already stated, this 93% rule, that 55% of our appearance and body language matters. So we have to understand that what influences you. Whenever you see a person, you start talking to them, you should portray your self-confidence, you should portray utmost level of sophistication so that people should look forward to you. Okay? And please understand this point, that first impression is the last impression. First impression is everlasting. Don't give a false impression. Don't don't overdo anything. Whenever, even if there's a single presentation, the way you use your body language is important. The way you have maintained sophistication is important. And you could see people. I will take a very small example of Mamta Banerjee. Have you ever seen her having a very expensive thing, or expensive, even if she has, the way she's portraying is very, very simple. And of course, not talking about the character, not talking about the politics that is associated with Mamta Banerjee. I am just talking about the body language, how positive body and strong body language she presents or portrays, even after carrying such simple clothes. So that is important. First impression should be everlasting. And before talking about body language, I would also like to share that you should avoid few colors which are very, very strong in your professional places. No, we are not an Ola car or a Zoom car to have that uh, color in our clothes. No, you need not to wear colors that are very, very bright. So make sure. And I guess you may definitely have a session which is related to this body language and power dressing in your next sessions. Goal settings you have stress management, time management. So everything will come in place. Action speaks louder than your words. I am talking about personality, the positive traits, the negative traits. But what about your body language? Okay, this is just a funny picture. What I find that many of you are working here. So this is our situation, right? And we express so much from our body language. Look at the Saturday one, the Sunday one. And this is how it changes in Sunday evening, because again, we have Monday blues. So, yes, communication is very important, and use of non-verbal communication is again very, very important. Understand, folks, that language is very recent technology. Your body language, your eyes, your energy will come through to your audience even before you have started speaking. So that is very, very important to understand, that you have already sent a non-verbal signal to the audience, to the person you are talking to. So please maintain a firm body language. Now, there are various categories. It could be physical, it could be symbolic. No, their physical aspects, the facial expression, that could be easily figured out. Now, the moment when we receive our result, the moment we are happy, the moment we are sad, the moment we are angry. So please have a control over it. And you know what? If we are talking about body language, we need to understand the role of eyes. The eye says a lot about your personality. Have you ever noticed that Bollywood plays a lot with the eyes? We have this song called Gulabi Aankhein Jo Teri Dekhi. We have this song called Aankhon Mein Teri Ajab si Adaएं Hain. So eyes are very important as far as expression is concerned, and there's something that could be used very positively. Yes? No. No. And don't overdo anything, like doing like this. Don't overdo anything. And this is the reason I keep telling in all my workshops is, please maintain a positive body posture, gestures and posture. Erect body posture shows confidence. And when you bend your knees like this, it shows that how less confident you are in your life. The way you talk, the way you represent, gestures, body postures, they are very, very important. And I would definitely like to share few of the interpretations very quickly. When you have brisk and correct walk, you show your confidence. When you are standing with hands on your hips, you show readiness or aggression. When you're sitting with your legs crossed and foot kicking, you show boredom and casual attitude. When you're sitting with your legs apart, you are showing open or relaxed mode. When you are showing your arms crossed at the chest, you are showing defensiveness. If you're walking with your hands in the pocket, shoulder hunch, it shows detection. If you have hands to tick, you are evaluating or thinking. Touching or slightly rubbing nose. Many people have this habit. Don't do that. It shows doubt. It shows you are lying. You are rejecting. And we all should know about it. If we are rubbing our eyes, it shows doubt. It shows your disbelief. Hand claps behind the back. This is not a very good frustration, anger, apprehension. So locked ankle again shows apprehension. Head resting in hands, downcast eye, it shows boredom or being casual. Don't do that. Rubbing hand, it shows anticipation. Don't do that. Now the few class exercise. So he is considering, not thinking. There are few interesting class exercise. So this is either a job well done or all the best. Now, this is something which is a detection. This is defensiveness. This is very interesting. So he's not Shah Rukh Khan, but he's welcoming. Okay, and to celebrate success, I just have one message for all of you. That you feel that lethargy is a very small thing to do in your life. You feel that procrastinating your work is very small deed. You feel that apathic attitude is very small thing to do in life. But let me tell you, it is not going to work. चलता है ना, आज जल्दी नहीं उठे, चलता है ना, कल पढ़ लेंगे. आज अपने टास्क टाइम पे नहीं किए, चलता है ना, कल कर लेंगे. आज we have not worked on your goals, on our goals. चलता है ना, कल कर लेंगे. We keep procrastinating it. नहीं चलता है. Apathic attitude is not accepted. You're blessed with just one life. Whatever you want to do, you have to do in this same life. And please remember that everybody has the same number of hours. We have 24 hours to achieve what we want. We need to understand our personality, our vision. We need to understand the positive traits of our personality. Nobody is born a leader. One becomes a leader. Nobody is extrovert. Now has a habit of speaking a lot. One becomes when needed. Nobody is introvert or nobody wants to be introvert. You have to express your ideas when needed, and you cannot always play safe and become ambivert. A person who is not extrovert, not introvert, but ambivert, between them, between extro and between intro. We cannot do it. So, on a conclusive note, I would just like to say that life is a choice. It is up to you how you see things. The glass is half empty or the glass is half filled. Thank you very much. If there's anything, any query, please let me know. Over to you, sir.
Am I audible to one and all?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Mahesh, your device is mute.
It is working, sir. Let me ensure. Let me ensure. Working, sir. I have
Okay.
enabled it.
Okay.
Is it now all
No.
right?
Okay. No. Again, switched off. Mahesh is not working.
I have ensured that I have enabled it.
Okay. Now go ahead with the parting words.
Yeah. So we have a deep sense of gratitude, which is due to Dr. Daksha Tiwari madam for her enriching, for her rhythmic, well-informed, insightful, electrifying and scintillating presentation on a topic of great contemporary relevance worldwide. And she guided us on a number of aspects related to this phenomenon of developing your personalities and adding more to your proficiencies so far as grooming is concerned. So once again, on behalf of all the veteran teachers, all the intelligentsia who are present here, I take this opportunity to express our gratitude towards Dr. Daksha Tiwari madam. Thank you so much, madam. It's been enlightening and very, very useful. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, sir. I'm really grateful and I'm overwhelmed with gratitude to present my views in front of all you stalwarts. So thank you very much, sir.
Madhvi, shall we close the session?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, thank you. Okay, have a nice